We're going to Columbus, Ohio via WOSU. Blendon Township officer counter-grabbed. This story is a continuation of a story we've already spoken about, but it's about the Takia Young shooting in Columbus, Ohio. Blendon Township officer Connor Grubb found not guilty for fatally shooting Takia Young. A jury found Blendon Town police officer Connor Grubb not guilty of murder, felonious assault, and involuntary manslaughter for fatally shooting Takia Young in August 2023 at a Sunbury Road Kroger store. The jury returned the verdict on Friday morning, and Judge David Young, who is not related to Takia Young, read the decision. Like how they had to keep that in there. It's just a reminder on what the shooting was, for why it's egregious. And the dude, they're claiming. The cops are claiming his life was in danger, and when you watch the footage, his life was not in danger. Sorry to say it. This is not what was happening.
Quick recap, and we've talked about this story before, and we talked about it right when the trial was starting. I guess it's been going on for a month now, but lady Takia Young was leaving a Kroger. She had shoplifted. She took some stuff she wasn't supposed to.
Took some alcohol.
Kroger security called the police. When she was in the car, they very aggressively approached her, were yelling at her to get out of the car. Takia also pregnant, 7 months pregnant, I believe, at the time. And she chose to drive off. And when she started driving, one of those cops who was kind of in front of the car.
He was on the corner. He was literally on the curb.
Exactly. It's
It's
not that she was going full speed and trying to mow down this cop. She was completely stopped. She drove away.
Went a mile. She had not gotten a mile an hour. She literally.
Yeah, it was from a stop position, and he shoots and kills her.
It's the definitional Black Lives Don't Matter type shit where he was literally on the car. He was cornering the car to get on the driver's side window, and as she saw him cornering, she took advantage and was trying to peel off. Obviously, she's making a series of bad decisions. It's not
not a single of these decisions would have warranted a death sentence.
This is a woman, mind you. This is a woman who is clearly suffering from substance abuse problems herself. She's stealing alcohol, poverty, substance abuse and poverty issues, stealing alcohol while pregnant to cope with whatever shit she got going on. This is a deeper shit that needs to be taken care of. She's not making, she hasn't made, she's not making great decisions in this moment, but that is not, give this cop right to fucking take her life. And seeing and feeling like he can just do it and get away with it and act like his life was the one in danger. It's just, I don't know. It's
it goes back to our recent episode when we were talking about police chases. There's no reason if a lady is driving away from you, it's your ego that kicks in that says, she must not have the right to drive away from me.
Yeah.
Now she doesn't have the right to drive away from you, but that doesn't mean you have to stop you have to make sure this physically doesn't happen. So I'm gonna jump on the hood of the car and shoot her to prevent her from getting this temporary W over me and driving away from me. Now this mother is dead.
No one can make any sense of if a person is stealing and if the max crime right now has been theft of $20, who cares what the financial price is? If the max crime is theft and that person's running away, getting away, killing them has now escalated the fucking severity of the situation. Where you have now made a worse crime happen, and that's. I look at you worse than I'm I don't give a fuck about no $45 for alcohol from some lady who's clearly just had is going through horrible shit. She's a victim. She's in poverty. She's fucking whatever she's going through. She does not deserve a death sentence because of you. I implore everybody to go watch that footage. I will argue you to your fucking face that this dude he saw an opportunity to kill that lady and took it. That's all. His life was not in danger. She was going 1 mile an hour. She saw that he was hitting the corner, and she was like, "Bye, bitch," and it tried to take off, and he shot her immediately instead of chasing her down or taking her,
or anything.
all the surveillance we have.
All the surveillance, easily, license plate, like put on a GPS tracker on like, I know cops have those, but like, we live in a fucking surveillance state now. Everywhere you go outside, you're being recorded. Absolute no reason to go fucking Rambo and kill this lady over, as you said, like a less than $50. Now someone's life has been lost over that.
Yeah, that's a life is way more valuable than fucking $40. Like when you talk about theft,
but
stole
it's not
life.
a black woman's life to a cop is not more valuable than his ego.
Yeah.
Many times we see, and this was one of them. You want to just like finish reading out this article?
Defense attorneys for Grubb argued he was justified because Young tried to drive her car away after she was accused of shoplifting.
Sorry, wait, go back one paragraph.
My bad. The jury weighed 6 total charges for murder, felonious assault, and involuntary manslaughter after hearing 6 days of testimony. The jury wasn't asked to determine whether or not Grubb killed Young, but whether his actions as a police officer were justified and reasonable. Young's family in the courtroom reacted emotionally, including her grandmother, Nadine Young. "You killed her and her baby," Young said, as other family members yelled. "He gets to walk away free, and it's not right." Defense attorneys for Grubb argued he was justified because Young tried to drive her car away after she was accused of shoplifting.
Crazy. They don't even, like, according to this line of this article, the defense, again, according to this, was not even arguing she tried to drive into the cop. They're arguing what we're arguing. She was trying to drive away.
For shoplifting.
Why? How is it justified to kill someone for trying to drive away from you? That was really the defense's argument. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, and the fact that they got away with it, the judge.
One black person on the entire jury, by the way. Only one black person on a jury of a black woman who was killed by the police, and only one black person on that jury.
And this story is just like a racist. It's like a lightning rod for racist in there to confirm whatever bullshit ass beliefs. They would watch the video and not see a cop. When you watch it, you see how quick he saw. He's like, it's literally, he barely has to move like a foot. He's just like, she drives, he moves and shoots. It's not even, he's not like, oh, he moves and shoots. And one shot and the car just slowly like not even decelerates because it didn't even get a chance to barely accelerate.
People really want us to be like slaves when a cop is around us.
Yeah.
Like, why would you ever even think about expressing some sort of agency and humanity when a cop is asking you to do something? They are not human beings and we are also not human beings. Like that there's some sort of other relationship happening besides two human beings, and one has a job, a certain job.
Yeah. The comment sections on these stories is like just like a window into just just violent heart, like how the sick, depraved manner of people in this country. It's just like, oh my God, these people are fucking, every comment is just the most racist thing you could possibly think of. 13% going to 13%, like just all the bullshit. And like, I'm sorry, I can't help but think this cop also has that type of shit in his mind as well. Like,
I mean, you can't, whatever. And
what people believe about black women, and especially poor black women, and like if they're committing a crime, of course they're gonna believe the worst racist stereotype they can and justify the bullshit. And it's like this cop, the comment section type shit reinforces it. It's like a feedback loop into these racist. Minds.
No, you're totally right. I try to avoid those comment sections at all costs. But the last thing I think we'll mention is that is the unfortunate result of the criminal trial, but there is still an ongoing civil lawsuit. And this just sucks. Last week, I believe it was last week, we got the verdict for the cops who killed Melissa Perez while she was holding a hammer inside her apartment, and they were outside her apartment, and that cop was acquitted. And here we got a cop who killed a woman while she was driving away, and he is acquitted as well. So another, 2 weeks of justice in America.